But what of Diandra Asbaty? She's won virtually everything the sport has to offer. She even has her own designer label. But the one blank space left on her CV is the World Tenpin Masters.
I've been on Team USA for 10 years, and I've gotten to see the world through my sport, and I think that makes bowling really unique as well. I've been to some really great places.
The setup here in the Metrodome helps concentrate the mind. The fans line the lane, the lights play havoc with the oil, and the pressure is on right from the off.
I might win, I might lose, but in the end I'm going to learn something from it, and I think with that perspective, I don't feel the great deal of pressure that I could if I looked at it as I have to win, I have to win. I get a lot from it, whether I win or lose.
The question here is, will Diandra join a Masters Roll of Honour that includes Shailene Zulkifli and Nikki Harvey? Well, one man who may know the answer is her opponent, Stuart Williams. Williams certainly has the credentials to cause an upset.
In 2004 I won the Irish Open and the Aalborg International in Denmark in 2004, and last year I became the world ranking Masters champion.
Form is everything in any sport, and there's no doubt that Williams is playing well at the moment. But will that translate to this particular stage?
I'm feeling quite confident about how I'm doing, and hopefully I can go out there and be lifting the trophy in the final.
It's Diandra Asbaty against Stuart Williams, the USA against England for a place in the quarter-finals of the PartyCasino.com World Tenpin Masters. To take you through it, let's hand you over to our commentary team of Cass Edwards and Simon Golding.
It's another battle of the sexes. Stuart Williams, the 26-year-old from Ellesmere Port in England, up against the American 27-year-old Diandra Asbaty. And one of those matches that is going to be very, very tough to predict indeed. Stuart Williams has had some time up on this lane. He's represented Europe in the Weber Cup before, so he's got an idea, Cass, of what it's like to bowl in this sort of atmosphere.
Oh, absolutely, and he's also the current world ranking master. So it's the world champion. And the man who's got 38 300 games to his credit throughout his career, and he tells me that's more than any other English player, which I think that's just about right.
He does fit the high roller build as Stuart Williams. Diandra Asbaty, one of the most successful American female bowlers in history, and she was inducted into the Hall of Fame amidst a little controversy about 2 years ago. But since then, Cass, she has absolutely cleaned up. She's just been winning everywhere.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. World Bowling Writers Lady Bowler of the Year this 2007. World Ranking Masters winner 2004, 2007, so she's been there twice. An absolute great world champion, a spokesperson for the United States Bowling Congress Youth Bowling Program.
Making her second appearance here at the World Tenpin Masters. Didn't really get into the tournament last year, but I think once you've experienced this once, then you can settle down and go about your business as you normally would in any tournament. Tough call for Stuart, though. Always is in the battle of the sexes. And the female players love to take a scalp if they can in this tournament, and Stuart Williams is the man that's got to try and make sure that doesn't happen in the first round. Look at that for the 300s. 38 times Stuart Williams has bowled the maximum game, and he's averaging nicely as well this year. 225 will do.
Currently ranked number 6 on the European Ranking Tour, 2008, and last year finished in 4th place. So he's certainly making his mark on the international tournament circuit.
He's got no official nickname at the moment as well, Cass, so we're going to have to work on that one, I think, during the course of this tournament.
Well, I do know one, but I'm not allowed to say it on air amongst close friends.
Now, Diandra, or Dee as she's known, 27-year-old from Oak Lawn in Illinois. Very confident young lady, and has been so consistent in the last 12 months that you get a feeling that she has a great chance to go further than her first round performance of 2007. We've had 2 female winners of the World Tenpin Masters before, Shailene Zulkifli and England's Nikki Harvey. And I just wonder if Asbaty can add to that list.
Team USA member 10 years in a row. It's no mean feat when you
Not
see
when you're only 27. Got a very smooth style, hasn't she, Cass? And that's going to serve her well on this lane.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I love those fingernails. Won the Ladies Bowling World Cup 2006 in Caracas, Venezuela. Just another title on her international belt.
It'll be Stuart Williams then to get game number 6 of this first round underway. And Stu is playing so well at the moment, but his opponent, Diandra Asbaty of the United States, is also in tip-top form. And I think this one is going to be a real shootout. If both players can find their lane and find their line out there, then we could be in for a pretty decent score here. First ball then from Williams, opens his account with a strike. Remember, the lane condition is still absolutely perfect here, so he'll be able to strike at will to start with. It's when that oil gets moved around and stripped away that the players have to start thinking about changes.
Yeah, freshly dressed condition lane. Stuart, the all-power bowler. Dia's a lot more finesse, as we'll see.
Yeah, Stu's got a pretty upright stance. Diandra with that deep knee bend on the lead leg. Goes Brooklyn, but she'll take that. Yeah, the woman from Illinois goes Brooklyn.
I'm sure she wasn't actually aiming for that 1-2 pocket, crossing the head pin to the left-hand side. Well, a reaction in the back end. The ball was obviously inside the mark that she was aiming at, but hey, she's going to take that. Scores are all level.
It might be that bit of luck that she needs to get things settled out there.
Oh, big deep breath there from Stuart Williams. He'll be looking for the first double of the match. Plants that foot, rolls those wrists, and hits 10. What a great shot. Well lined up.
Yeah, smooth as you like from Williams. Quite a manufactured style from Stu Williams, but you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just over the 400 on the revs there. He looks a little bit nervous, doesn't he, Cass?
Well, a debutant at the World Tenpin Masters, and I mean, he realises that if he has a good tournament, then you know we'll more than likely see him next year.
Diandra this time hits the pocket flush. That's what she was going for on the first shot, and it strikes all the way from both players.
Yeah, great to see. I'd hazard to say a great adjustment from Dee, but yeah, she's gone in the 1-3 pocket. Deep knee bend. Steady at the line. And carries all 10. Great body reaction.
Slower ball speed, less revs, but you don't really have to be too concerned about that when you've got the sort of accuracy and ability to make the changes that Asbaty has. No changes for Stuart Williams, straight into the pocket again.
Yeah, he's going to be happy to stay there all day long if he could. If the lane would allow him, it probably won't, but while it is, he's just going to stay there. He's just going to rip that rack and hopefully carry all 10 pins.
I sat up in the green room with these two yesterday. They were just chatting away about all and everything. Didn't mention their match with each other once. You wouldn't have known they were playing each other. Diandra, a great fan of the television show The Office, the American version, though. She loves to watch that. So we kind of know where her sense of humour is coming from. And she's laughing all the way at the moment. Turkey then for Asbaty. Look at that for a start. Both players still on for the maximum, but let's not go there yet. It strikes all the way for Williams and Asbaty.
Welcome back to the World 10-Pin Masters. Your commentators are Cass Edwards and Simon Golding.
All these players right throughout the tournament know one another. They play on the international tournament circuit together. Great buddies. But when it comes to bowling, the actual match, it's I'm going to beat the lane, don't worry about the opposition.
Four-bagger for Stuart Williams. He'll take that.